Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the different types of machine learning. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in artificial intelligence and machine learning, you want to learn about it. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. Friend, machine learning involves showing a large volume of data to machine so that it can learn and make predictions, find patterns, and classify data. The three main machine learning types are supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. So one by one we shall discuss in detail. So first one is the supervised learning. Friend, Gartner, a business consulting firm, predicts that supervised learning will remain the most utilized machine learning among enterprise information technology leaders in 2022. This type of machine learning feeds historical input and output data in machine learning algorithms with processing in between each input output pair that allows the algorithm to shift the model to create outputs as closely aligned with the desired result as possible. Common algorithms used during supervised learning include neural networks, decision trees, linear regression, and support vector machines. This machine learning type got its name because the machine is supervised while it's learning, which means that you are feeding the algorithm information to help it learn. The outcome you provide the machine is labeled data, and the rest of the information you give is used as input features. For example, if you were trying to learn about the relationships between loan defaults and borrower information, you might provide the machine with 500 cases of customers who defaulted on their loans and another 500 who didn't. The labeled data supervises the machine to figure out the information you are looking for. Supervised learning is effective for a variety of because business purposes, including sales forecasting, inventory optimization, and fraud detection. Some of the examples include predicting real estate prices, classifying whether bank transactions are fraudulent or not, finding disease risk factor, determining whether loan applicants are low risk or high risk, predicting the failure of industrial equipment's mechanical parts. Next is the unsupervised learning. Uh, this is another type of machine learning. Basically, in this, while supervised learning requires users to help the machine learn, unsupervised learning doesn't use the same labeled training sets and data. Instead, the machine looks for less obvious patterns in the data. This machine learning type is very helpful when you need to identify patterns and use data to make decisions. Common algorithms used in unsupervised learning include hidden Markov models, k-means, hierarchical clustering, and Gaussian mixture models. Using the example from the supervised learning, let's say you didn't know which customers did or didn't default on loans. Instead, provide the machine with borrower information, and it would look for patterns between borrowers before grouping them into several clusters. This type of machine learning is widely used to create predictive models. Common applications also include clustering, which creates a model that groups objects together based on specific properties, and association, which identifies the rules existing between the clusters. The examples including creating customer groups based on purchase behavior, grouping inventory according to sales and manufacturing metrics, pinpointing association in customer data. For example, customer who buy a specific style of handbag might be interested in a specific style of shoes as well. Now the third type is basically reinforcement learning in machine learning. Basically, reinforcement learning is the closest machine learning type to know human learn. The algorithms or agent used learns by interacting with its environment and getting a positive or negative reward. Common algorithms include temporal difference, deep adversarial networks, and Q-learning. Going back to the bank loan customer example, you might use a reinforcement learning algorithm to look at customer information. If the algorithm classifies them as high risk and they default, the algorithms get a positive reward. If they don't default, the algorithm gets a negative reward. In the end, both instances help the machine learn by understanding both the problem and environment better. Gartner notes that most machine learning platforms don't have reinforcement learning capabilities because it requires high computing power than most organizations have. Reinforcement learning is either stationary or have large volumes of reinforcement data. Because this type of machine learning requires less management than supervised learning, it's viewed as easier to work with dealing with unlabeled data sets. Practical applications for this type of machine learning are still emerging. It includes some examples like teaching cars to park themselves and drive automatically, dynamically controlling traffic lights to reduce traffic jams, traffic robots to learn policies using raw video images as input that they can use to replicate the actions they use. So friend, thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And thanks a lot for watching the video.